He saved people on screen, but behind the scenes, he couldn't save the ones he loved. Today, I'll tell you a bit more about the difficult fate of our hero, and to be honest, I've never met a person who went through even a fraction of what Keanu did and didn't break. Here are the most tragic stages of the actor's life. His daughter died before birth, his beloved died in a car crash, his best friend died from an overdose, and his sister battled cancer. Stay with us to learn more about the life of Keanu Reeves, and at the end of the video, we'll share one deeply personal fact that may explain why he still seems to live in solitude.
Keanu doesn't use Instagram. He doesn't go to parties. He doesn't flaunt his fame. On the subway, he's alone. On the street, he's alone. He doesn't buy luxury houses and gives away millions to charity. Keanu Reeves seems to live not in Hollywood, but in a parallel universe, where kindness isn't a PR move, but a choice, where silence isn't a pose, but a form of protection, where solitude isn't weakness, but armor. Well then, if you're ready, let's begin. River Phoenix, Keanu's best friend, died of a drug overdose right outside a club. Keanu didn't say a word. Only once, he quietly whispered, he was a light that burned out too fast. Then, in 1999, Keanu and actress Jennifer Syme had a stillborn child. In the 8th month of pregnancy, it was discovered that their baby girl's heart had stopped. She was born lifeless. They named her Ava Archer Syme Reeves. This tragedy deeply traumatized them both. The relationship ended soon after, though Keanu continued to stay in touch with Jennifer. A year and a half later, Jennifer herself died. On April 1st, 2001, early in the morning, she was in a fatal car accident in Los Angeles. According to official reports, she was driving a Jeep Grand Cherokee, lost control, and crashed into 3 parked cars. She was thrown from the vehicle. She wasn't wearing a seatbelt. Death was instant. Keanu's sister has been battling leukemia. He canceled contracts, stepped away from acting, and took care of her personally. She is now in remission. The cancer has been defeated, but she still leads a reclusive life and rarely appears in public. As for Keanu, he continues to fund cancer research quietly, without seeking any attention. These are not just tragedies, they are catastrophes. And still, he never screamed about them, never blamed anyone. He didn't break, he simply keeps on living.
By the way, if you, like us, admire people like Keanu and want to hear more real stories behind the faces of Hollywood, make sure to subscribe and like this video, because here we talk not just about movies, but about the people who truly deserve to be called legends of cinema. And trust us, it only gets more powerful from here.
And right now, we'll tell you how our hero turned unimaginable pain into the foundation of his kindness. Chances are, you didn't know that Keanu got the role of Neo when he was completely broken inside. The Matrix is a film about awakening, and according to Keanu himself, he took the role to awaken himself. He gave away 90% of his salary to the technical crew. No one asked, he just did it. Keanu funds cancer clinics in honor of his sister. No name plaques, no press releases. He simply pays and walks away. He's one of the few actors who walks on foot, buys his own coffee, and sits next to the homeless. A hero on screen, a hero in life, and a man who somehow knows how to stay sane, even when he has every reason to fall apart.
Here are a few facts that will break your heart. He lived in hotels because he didn't know what home felt like. He gave motorcycles to the film crew just Thank you for being there. He could afford anything, but he chose to be no one. In every role, he wasn't just acting, he was expressing his pain. Journalists asked him, "Why are you always alone?" He answered, "Because loneliness is safer than the pain of loss. It's a shield." Keanu Reeves is a man who never chased fame. He acted just to escape himself. Even John Wick is a story about a man who lost his wife, and all he had left was pain and revenge.
And here is that very personal truth, the one that explains why he still seems to live in solitude. They say that every year, on the same day, he lays flowers on the grave of Jennifer and their unborn daughter. No cameras, no audience. He just comes alone. Yes, today he has Alexandra Grant by his side, an artist, a close companion. But even in love, he remains like Neo, reserved, vulnerable, and silent. Here are a few words from him that answer the question, why is Keanu Reeves the saddest hero in Hollywood? Grief doesn't go away, it just changes. It becomes part of you. Be kind, because everyone you meet is fighting a battle you don't see. These aren't just words, they are his manifesto, his philosophy, his armor. Keanu isn't a Hollywood icon. He is a man who has lived through more than most and still remained a light for himself, for us.
If this story moved you, leave a comment and like this video. Tell us, what's the Keanu Reeves film that touched you most? And remember, sometimes the strongest people are the ones who stay silent.